If you're in your 30s like me, you'll start to notice some changes in your appearance, like little wrinkles and fine lines, your face doesn't look as tight, and your skin looks a little dull and less plump. I love being 37, but as I get older and more fabulous, I want my outer appearance to reflect how I feel, which is young, vibrant, and a badass versus looking like a fragile, wrinkly prune. I have done hours of research to determine what's actually effective, so today I'll share with you the most effective skincare products to keep your skin looking plump and juicy. I'll also answer some of the most common questions like what skincare products should I use? What retinoid is best for anti-aging? Does collagen actually work? And what about peptides? And in the end, I'll share an anti-aging skincare routine that you can tweak for your skin. If you're new here, my name is Christina. I have my doctorate degree in nursing, which helps me analyze and synthesize all the research to provide you skincare tips, routines, and products that actually work. On this channel, we talk about all things skincare as well as Korean skincare. So if you haven't subscribed, then you need to right now so we can become skincare besties. Make sure that you download my anti-aging guide that provides you with all the information and tips from today's video. I'll include a link in the description as well as all the products that I mentioned today. Now, before we jump into the glow up anti-aging tips, let's get a little nerdy and talk about how your skin changes as we age. Think of your skin as a grape. It's juicy, it's plump, it's smooth when it's in its prime. So when our skin is younger, it's full of collagen and elastin that keeps it firm and bouncy. Starting in our 20s, we start losing collagen and elastin, where we lose about 1% of our collagen every year. By 50, we lost about 25% of our skin's collagen. So think about how a grape shrinks into a raisin and loses its plumpness. That's kind of like our skin. Another factor is that underneath our skin, we have this like layer of fat that acts as a cushion. And so with age, this layer starts to thin out. And this thinning and collagen loss is a big reason why we're seeing fine lines, why our faces look a little bit more hollow, and our skin sags as we get older. Our skin also becomes drier over time because it's not producing as much oil as before. So our fine lines and wrinkles are even more pronounced and our skin doesn't feel as soft. We also experience hormonal changes that change our skin's texture and cause us to have acne. So I actually never had acne until I hit my mid-30s due to my shift in hormones. So it was like a huge wake-up call. It's like literally the worst. It's like your skin slapping you in the face. Oh, you're getting older? Let's give you acne on top of it. So savage. So to create a holistic glow up anti-aging routine, we need to address all of these concerns. And so we really want to find products that do 4 things. We want to protect our skin to slow down the aging process. We need to increase our cell turnover for smoother skin and a more even tone. Then we need to ramp up the production of collagen and elastin to maintain our plump, wrinkle-free skin. And then we need to keep our skin barrier strong and healthy to make sure that our skin stays well hydrated and nourished. So first, we want to protect our skin to slow down the aging process. So the sun emits UV radiation that can cause long-term skin damage and photoaging. These rays break down our collagen and elastin, which leads to wrinkles and sagging. This sun exposure also creates harmful molecules called free radicals that really damages our skin's DNA and increases our risk for cancer. It also increases melanin production, and so this is why we have an uneven skin tone, we get dark spots and age spots. So there are a few skincare products we can use to protect our skin. The first is the broad spectrum sunscreen. Yes, I know another person telling you that you need to wear sunscreen, but literally this is the most important step. I love Korean sunscreens because of their advanced formulations, so go ahead and check out my video on my favorite Korean sunscreens for recommendations. I'll provide a link above. You should also take a page from the Asian girlies. So they use umbrellas, hats, and long sleeves to protect their skin from the sun. Like literally no piece of skin is exposed when you're traveling in China or Korea. Ideally, you'd wear UV protective clothing, but to be honest, I literally would not be caught dead in some of this clothing currently on the market. So these brands need to update their style to get more people to wear this stuff. Okay, so I'm done throwing shade. Another skincare ingredient you can use to protect your skin are with antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin C derivatives, coenzyme Q10, and other plant-based antioxidants. Now, antioxidants are so complicated. I'm sure you've heard all the influencers telling you to use specific antioxidants to protect your skin, but not all antioxidants are created equal. So before I did a deep dive into the research, I was like literally so confused. I had no clue which one I should use or which one was the most effective. So to make it really easy for you, here is a high-level quick summary. The most studied antioxidant and the one with the most evidence is ascorbic acid, which is also known as vitamin C. It's the gold standard. It's like a Chanel handbag. It's also been proven to create collagen production, brighten your skin, fade your dark spots, and it helps enhance the effects of your sunscreen to protect your skin. Now, the downside of ascorbic acid is really unstable, and a lot of people can't use it because it causes irritation. So if you find that you can't use a vitamin C, it might be due to a few different factors. So it might be the product that you choose in the formulation. We can't just look at the ingredient list. How it's formulated formulated also plays a big role on how it works for your skin, and so it's really important to test to see if it plays well or if you see any results. Look for a product with ascorbic acid that is less than 20%. You do not need anything more than 20%. If you're really sensitive to vitamin C, then go for a low concentration, which is around the 5 to 10% range. Even at a low concentration, vitamin C was found to help reduce wrinkles. And then next, look for stabilizing ingredients that help absorb it into your skin, like ferulic acid, and if it has a pH less than 3.5. I really like this one by Published Choice. It has 15% ascorbic acid with vitamin C and ferulic acid. They also reformulated it to make it more stable, and so it's less irritating on your skin. I've been using it for a few weeks and I haven't seen any irritation, so give this one a try if you want to test out a vitamin C. I also like the Geneso All Day Pure Glow 5.5 serum. It has 5% ascorbic acid. It also has alpha-arbutin and ascorbyl glycoside to help fade your dark spots, brighten your skin, and even out your skin tone. This one is really gentle, so if you have sensitive skin, this is a good one. Also, if you're trying to fade your dark spots and your hyperpigmentation, this is also a great one that you can use. The other ones I like are the Vichy Lift Active Vitamin C Serum. It has 15% ascorbic acid and hyaluronic acid. Another option if you have sensitive skin is the Claire's Freshly Juiced Vitamin C. It has 5% ascorbic acid, and it also has centella to help reduce the redness and irritation. The only thing I don't really like about it is this product is an oil-based texture, and so if you have oily skin, it's probably not the best for you. I just purchased this vitamin C serum by Educated Mess. What I like about this one is the vitamin C is stabilized, and so it has this encapsulated delivery system to make sure the product can be absorbed well into your skin. The founder of this is a cosmetic chemist who is amazing at talking about all the formulations and products to help you determine which ones to buy. It's been getting a lot of rave reviews, so I'll let you guys know what I think about this one after I try it. Now, if you've tried a few vitamin C's at a really low concentration, or you're just too scared to try them because your skin is so sensitive, then I would recommend finding products with vitamin C derivatives. Vitamin C derivatives definitely have some evidence on their side, but we're not at a point where we can say they're 100% effective like we can with ascorbic acid. They've been mostly studied for their brightening effects versus their antioxidant protection and collagen, but they're still really a good choice for anyone who doesn't get along with ascorbic acid. They're more stable, they're gentler on the skin, and so they're a great friendlier option, especially if your skin tends to be on the sensitive side. So here are the vitamin C derivatives to look out for. So number one is sodium ascorbyl phosphate. This one actually has some research and it has some antibacterial properties, so it might help reduce your breakouts. So if you're acne prone, this might be a good one for you to try. Another one is THD ascorbate. So once absorbed into the skin, it's converted into ascorbic acid. Some in vitro studies found that it brightens the skin, stimulates collagen production, and provides antioxidants against environmental stressors. Probably like, what the heck is in vitro? Like, what does that mean? In vitro means that the study was done in a lab environment, like in a little test tube or a petri dish, rather than in a living organism like a human. It's a really controlled way to investigate cells or the chemicals up close to see how they interact. While in vitro studies provide valuable insights, they can't really replicate the complexity of the living body. While we can trust the results for what they can directly show in the lab setting, we need further testing, often in vivo, which means in humans, to fully understand how these results apply in real life situations. But I just want to throw one caveat out there. Just because we don't have the research to back it up doesn't mean it won't work for your skin. Research can take years and years, it's really expensive, and every research study is not created equal. It's actually really hard to do like a really good research study. So even though vitamin C derivatives have had limited research, others have used these products and they've had great results. So bottom line, we should use research to help make informed decisions, but we should still test it out on our skin to see how it works. Don't let the research be an end-all be-all. Another vitamin C derivative is ascorbyl glycoside. It's similar to THD ascorbate, where it has limited research but still has promising results. So it has in vitro studies that showed that it's effective for antioxidant production, it slows down melanin production, and it promotes collagen. So this is a great active if you're trying to treat your hyperpigmentation as well as your dark spots and really get an even skin tone. CoQ10 helps neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can really damage your skin cells and contribute to aging and disease. It's often formulated with other moisturizing ingredients like hyaluronic acid, so it really can improve the moisture of your skin. The downside is that it doesn't help with collagen synthesis like ascorbic acid, but that's okay if you use other products like retinoids or exfoliants to help really boost that collagen production. But another thing is it also can be really expensive, especially those with higher concentrations. If you're interested in trying a vitamin C derivative or a CoQ10, here are the ones that I like. like. First one is the Paula's Choice Super Antioxidant Serum. It has a cocktail of vitamin C derivatives like THD ascorbate, magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, CoQ10, and EG, which is a green tea that has antioxidant properties. It also has peptides, which we're going to talk about here very shortly. Another option is the ordinary ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate. This one is more of an oil-based serum, so it might not be the best option if you have oily skin. If you're interested in trying CoQ10, then try this timeless coenzyme Q10 serum. It's a lipid-loving serum, meaning it easily penetrates your skin barrier. Not only does it help reduce sun damage caused by UV rays, it's also really hydrating. It also has matrixyl 3000, which is one of the most effective peptides, and hyaluronic acid to really hydrate your skin. So this is a really good anti-aging serum. So here are the cliff notes. If you can tolerate ascorbic acid, use that. If you can't, then go for a vitamin C derivative. And then if you're just looking for antioxidant benefits with no collagen production, then try CoQ10. If you're liking these tips so far, then give this video a like and remember to subscribe to my channel. So next we want to increase our cell turnover for that smoother skin and a more even tone. So there are two categories of products that I would recommend. The first is a chemical exfoliant like AHAs, also known as alpha hydroxy acid. So this includes your glycolic acid, your lactic acid, and your mandelic acid. Or if you have really sensitive skin, then you can use a PHA. So the difference between these chemical exfoliants is their molecule size. So the smallest size is glycolic acid, followed by lactic acid, and then mandelic acid has the biggest molecule. Glycolic acid is great for dry skin because it's the smallest molecule size and it can dive in deep to really exfoliate your skin. It also can increase collagen production and it just helps your products to work better. The downside is it can be a bit irritating. Lactic acid has a bigger molecule size compared to glycolic acid, so this means that it works more on the surface of your skin. So it's great if you have dark spots or you want more of a brightening effect. It also helps to moisturize your skin, and studies have shown that it helps to increase your skin's thickness. So it really helps to improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So you want to look for a concentration between 4 to 10%. Do not go over 10% or you'll end up wrecking your skin barrier. Now, if you have sensitive skin, then you can try mandelic acid or a PHA. Mandelic acid has the largest molecule size of all the AHAs. That means that it penetrates your skin less and therefore it's less irritating. It also has antibacterial properties, so it's actually really good for sensitive acne-prone skin. Now, PHAs have a larger molecule size as well, and so this means that they penetrate the skin a little bit more slowly and they're less likely to cause irritation. You'll see these PHAs being used in Korean skincare because they're very, very gentle, but they're still effective. They are really great for sensitive skin, especially if you have eczema or rosacea. They offer similar benefits to AHAs, but they're gentler and they actually attract water molecules, so they actually help hydrate your skin. And they have antioxidant properties, so they can actually protect your skin from the environment. So starting with the strongest, which is glycolic acid, here are a few products that I recommend. So I really like this one by Crave Beauty. It's formulated with 5.25 glycolic acid, and then it also is packed with antioxidants from kale, spinach, and parsley. So it has vitamin A, B, C, E, and K. So it really helps exfoliate your skin while nourishing it. Another one I like is the Paula's Choice 8% AHA Gel Exfoliant. So it has a gel texture that helps remove dead skin cells to help with uneven skin tone, and it really soothes the appearance of wrinkles. And then the last one I would recommend is the Naturium Glycolic Acid Resurfacing Gel. It has 10% glycolic acid as well as fruit acids that moisturize your skin while increasing the collagen production, as well as giving you more of an even, glowing, radiant complexion. Because these are stronger, I recommend using these about like 1 or 2 times per week during your nighttime routine after cleansing. And then after your skin has built up a tolerance, you can increase the frequency to 3 or 4 times per night. For advanced users, you might be able to use your exfoliant on the same nights as your retinoid. Yes, you heard that right. You can use your exfoliant and your retinoids on their same night. Now, I know this is controversial and you've probably heard that you cannot use your chemical exfoliants in the same routine as retinoids or vitamin C, but this is like a huge myth. There's no research to support that AHAs or even BHAs can deactivate or lessen the effectiveness of retinoids or vitamin Cs when used in the same routine. I think this came from more of the issue is that when you use these actives, it increases your likelihood of irritation, and so you can really damage your skin barrier. So meaning your skin gets red, irritated, it peels, and then your skin barrier is not protecting you. And because we're not great in moderation, we literally like slap everything on our face and we just literally damage our skin barrier so it goes to shit. I think that's why people are saying that you can't use them in the same routine. If this is you, it's really important to start low and go slow. So I think Dr. Idris says says this all the time, so I'm going to steal her phrase because I really like it. Do not need the strongest AHA to get the results. You can use gentle formulations like serums that are formulated with hydrating and barrier supporting ingredients. That way you can still gently exfoliate your skin without damaging your skin barrier. In fact, some of the products today are so gentle that you could use them daily. I know this is shocker, this is controversial. People might think I'm crazy. It's true, like as long as you use your products in moderation, as long as your skin can tolerate them, you can combine them in your skincare routine to get the results that you're looking for. Now, if you want to learn all the secrets to how to combine them with your skincare products, what concentrations to look for, how to prevent irritation, then get my anti-aging skincare guide. It goes through all of this information plus more, so I linked it below. Make sure you get it. For me, I like using an AHA cocktail, you know, like a little margarita in your skincare, but I like these cocktails because they have low concentration of AHAs where you can get all the benefits but no irritation. So here are a few of my favorites. So first up, we have the BioEssence Squalene 10% Lactic Acid Resurfacing Serum. So this is a serum that exfoliates your skin for an even, softer, smoother complexion, and it really helps to reduce your fine lines and wrinkles. I like that it has squalene because it helps protect your skin barrier, it hydrates your skin, and it doesn't irritate my skin or cause any redness. I used to use this one every day before I started trying out the Allies of Skin Mandelic Pigmentation Corrector Night Serum. It has a blend of 11% mandelic acid, lactic acid, salicylic acid, 1% ucuccio. So this really made my skin look brighter. It got rid of my dullness. It also helped fade in my dark spots. And so not only does it gently dissolve all my dead skin cells, but it really is very moisturizing and it nourishes my skin because it's also formulated with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and fatty acids, as well as rosehip oil and tamanu oil. I've been actually using this one every morning before I apply my vitamin C serum, so it doesn't irritate my skin. If you're interested in trying this, I would use it only 1 to 2 times per week without your vitamin C to see how your skin reacts, and then increase your tolerance. And then if you don't have any irritating side effects, you can then use your vitamin C and then this together. And the next one I like is Polish Choice 6% Mandelic Acid with 2% lactic acid. Like I mentioned earlier, mandelic acid has the largest molecule size compared to lactic acid as well as glycolic acid, so it's a lot more gentle on your skin. So you'll get the same benefits over time without the irritation. Also, lactic acid at a 2% actually brightens and hydrates your skin, so you also get those benefits as well. Just a reminder, with all exfoliants, it's really important to wear sunscreen to protect your skin, no matter, you know, if you apply it in the morning or at night. So the second active ingredient you want to use to increase your cell turnover and to build collagen is retinoids. So retinoids bind to your skin receptors and they trigger new collagen production that enhance cell turnover. These are one of the most effective and well-researched active skincare ingredient for treating wrinkles, improving your skin texture, as well as treating acne. Now, instead of going down the rabbit hole and talking about like all things retinoids, here's a quick summary of what you need to know about retinoids for anti-aging. So retinoids is the overall family name, and so the least irritating and least potent of all the retinoids are retinol esters. So these then need to be converted to retinol in your skin, and then retinol is then converted to retinaldehyde, which is also called retinal, which is then converted into retinoic acid, or also known as tretinoin. So if you're someone who's been using retinoids for a while and you're not quite ready to try the prescription grade, you're not ready to try tretinoin because you tend to be sensitive or you're too scared, then I recommend looking for a retinoic acid ester. Now, the type of retinoid you choose is based on your skin type and if you're currently using retinoids. So to get all the benefits of retinoids, you need to use them consistently. Like I'm talking over a year or even future years. That's how consistent that you need to be. So if you're noobs to retinoids, then I recommend starting with a retinol ester or a low dose retinol, which range from 0.1 to 0.3 and include it in your skincare routine for a few weeks. After your skin tolerates it well, you don't have any signs of irritation, then you're going to add on another night and then use that for a few weeks. Then you're going to add on another night and use for a few weeks, then add on another night for another few weeks until you can use them every day. This might take a few months or it could take you a year depending on your skin. Now, when you use them every day and you have no irritation, redness, drying, then you can increase the strength of your retinoid. So here are the retinoids that I recommend, or I've used in the past. So the first one is this one by Cosrx. It's a 0.1 retinol cream. It also has vitamin E and squalene, so it really hydrates your skin. Unlike other retinols, my skin doesn't get too dry or irritated when using it. They also have a 0.3 retinol strength as well, so when you're ready to upgrade, you can make that choice. The one I'm currently using now is this one by Polish Choice. It's their 0.3 retinol with 2% ucuccio. It has peptides and vitamin C. I really like this one. one, my skin tolerates it really well. I actually can use it every night without any irritation, but I've been using retinol for a while. I actually might upgrade soon to a higher concentration. Also, I ordered a few retinol products that I'm going to try, so stick around. Maybe I'll do a video on those reviews. And then another one I really like is the First Aid Beauty 0.3 Complex Serum with Peptides. It has a combination of retinol and retinol propionate, so it really helps smooth the skin, minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles without that redness, dryness, or flakiness. So it's a great one for those new to retinoids or those that have sensitive skin. Now, if you want a more detailed video about like literally all the things retinoids, then drop a comment and let me know. So my next tip is to increase collagen production and elastin to maintain that plump, wrinkle-free skin. So we already talked about retinoids, which is the gold standard for collagen production. But if you're looking to add a little extra something to help you build your collagen, or your skin cannot tolerate retinoids at all, you can use peptides. Now, I know there's so much information about peptides on social media, and if you were like me, you were probably so confused, wondering, which peptides are the most effective? How can I use them in my routine? Can I use them with vitamin C and retinoids? So here's a quick summary of literally all the information you need to know about peptides. If you want a more detailed video, then let me know in the comments. So peptides are the chains of amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins like collagen, elastin, and keratin. And these peptides trick our skin into thinking there's an injury. And so they stimulate our body's natural healing response, which increases our collagen and elastin production. Now, peptides don't have the same level of robust research as retinoids, but the emerging research really shows promising results. They can decrease your fine lines, they can improve your skin barrier, they can help you maintain hydration to really keep your skin staying firm and bouncy. But they are not miracle cures. Peptides are not as effective as Botox, retinoids, or AHAs, but they're a great option if you have really sensitive skin and if you cannot tolerate retinoids at all, or you just want to level up your anti-aging routine and pair it with a little retinoid and other products for, just a little boost. There are 4 different types of peptides, and each peptide has a different function. So I created a cheat sheet for you to try to make it really easy. So take a screenshot and save it. This is also in my anti-aging guide, which I've linked below. This list doesn't have all the peptides, but it includes the most popular ones. First, you have signal peptides, which have the most research to back up their effectiveness. They boost collagen, they improve skin elasticity, and reduce the appearance of your wrinkles. An example of a signal peptide is Matrixyl 3000, which is the most studied and is a combination of 2 signal peptides. The second type is a carrier peptide, which are copper peptides that deliver trace minerals to boost your collagen production. The third type are neurotransmitter peptides like adrenaline. These help to reduce muscle movements and reduce fine lines formed by your facial movements, like your expression lines. Now, you might have heard this called Botox in a bottle, but this is all marketing hype. It's definitely bullshit. They are definitely not as effective as Botox, and your results are going to be very subtle. It's definitely not a replacement for your Botox, but it can help over time. And then the last category is an enzyme inhibitor peptide. These have less evidence compared to signal 1 carrier peptides. They're more for preventative anti-aging, meaning they help slow down the breakdown of collagen. Now, because we're besties, here are 5 tips to help you cut through all the marketing bullshit so you're not suckered into buying something that doesn't work for you. So the first tip is if a product claims to be a miracle or instant results. You are not going to get instant results with any product regards to anti-aging. So if a product is solely marketed on their anti-aging capabilities without clear evidence or an explanation of how they work, then it's really sus, and I would be skeptical. Second is overemphasizing peptide concentration. So products emphasizing the percentage of peptides without clarity on their effectiveness is just hype. The effectiveness also depends on the formulation, so other ingredients and not just the peptide concentration. Third is using vague peptide descriptions. These are products that broadly mention peptides without specifying which types. So different peptides serve different functions, and not all of them are created equal, and they're not effective for every concern. The fourth is products claiming to mimic Botox or provide comparable results. Now, some peptides do have muscle relaxing properties, but they do not replicate the effects of Botox injections. The last one are like really high priced products that implies that cost equals effectiveness. So price is not always a reliable indicator that a product is effective. There are great peptide products around $25, so do not spend more than that. So with that said, here are a few peptide products that I recommend. So first is the Naturium Multi-Peptide Advanced Serum. This costs $25. so it's super affordable. It has a multi-peptide blend, including encapsulated copper peptides and ergotamine to improve the texture and reduce the appearance of your fine lines and wrinkles. This also has an encapsulated delivery system to make sure it gets through your skin barrier and reaches the site of activity. So it's a great affordable option. It's one of my favorites, and I use this in my skincare routine today. I use it both at night and in the morning. Another one I recommend is the Interface Peptide Cream. It's about $27. It has 7 peptides to reduce the appearance of your fine lines. It increases your skin's firmness, and it also strengthens your skin barrier. So if you deal with more redness and sensitive skin, maybe rosacea or eczema, I would actually choose the Interface one over the Naturium one. And then the last one is this one by Cosrx. It's a 6-peptide skin booster. It has 6 different peptides like copper peptides, signopeptides to boost collagen production, smooth your fine lines and wrinkles, and it has other skincare benefits. So it really brightens and soothes your skin, and it also helps with controlling your oil production. Now this one won't be as effective as the Naturium or the Interface peptide serums for reducing your expression lines, but if you're just looking for a peptide product with broader benefits more than just firmness and elasticity, so you're also trying to reduce your hyperpigmentation and control your oil, this one is a good option. Plus it's like a huge ass bottle and it will literally last you forever. Now what about collagen supplements, creams, or serums? Does this help with fine lines and wrinkles? So for collagen skincare products, the collagen molecule is way too big of a molecule to even penetrate your skin. So if you're looking to build collagen, then invest in literally any other product like a retinoid, an exfoliant, a peptide, or a vitamin C versus a collagen cream, because you're just paying for a really fancy moisturizer. Now for the controversial part. So for collagen supplements, there have been some research studies showing that hydrolyzed collagen helps with fine lines and wrinkles, and it also can help smooth and make your skin more elastic and hydrated. There was a recent meta-analysis that showed that hydrolyzed collagen was effective, but to be honest, it was really poorly done. All of the studies that they included had different methodologies, they were evaluating different things, and they used different types of collagen supplements. So in research, it makes it really hard to compare apples to apples to determine if it's really the collagen or if there are other factors that lead to specific outcomes. So even though there was some evidence, there really isn't enough to say for 100% we absolutely know for sure that collagen supplements have anti-aging benefits. With that said, all of our skin and bodies are different, so if you're interested in trying a collagen supplement to see how it works for you, then go ahead and give it a shot. Just be mindful when picking the supplement because this industry is not regulated. Here are 3 tips to help you out when picking a collagen supplement. First, you want to find a hydrolyzed collagen supplement since most of the research studies were done with this type of collagen. Second is you want to make sure that has third-party testing to make sure there aren't any harmful contaminants like lead or ingredients that are not listed on the label. This third-party testing helps to ensure that the product is safe to consume. And since it comes from animal sources, you want to make sure the product tells you the animal source it comes from, and if it comes from a cow, make sure it's grass-fed or pasture-raised since you want the highest quality. Personally, I use Vital Proteins collagen peptides in my coffee every morning, and I primarily use this because it helps me recover from my workouts versus solely the skin benefits. But you know, hey, if it can help me out just a little bit with anti-aging, I'm here for it. No, I'm not sponsored by them. This is one that I've been using literally for years, ever since I started doing CrossFit. So my next tip is to keep your skin barrier strong and healthy. So our skin barrier helps to keep everything good in and all the bad stuff out. It's really important for us to be proactive to make sure our barrier stays healthy because not only does it get drier with age, but we also use irritating products like retinoids, vitamin C's, AHAs in our routines. And so combining the two really makes it easy to disrupt our skin barrier. So we can use ingredients like ceramide, glycerin, centella, panthenol, amino acids, and hyaluronic acid to really hydrate and strengthen the bonds between our skin cells. And so here are a few skin barrier products that I love. I'm like absolutely obsessed with. So the first one is this Pro Cica Intensive Ampule. It really helps soothe my blemishes and reduce excess oil production. It helps diminish the appearance of my dark spots and hyperpigmentation, and it provides deep hydration and strengthens my skin barrier. So this is really great if you also have breakouts or acne. I also love the Great Barrier Relief by Crave Beauty. I love this serum because it's formulated with ceramide, niacinamide, and tamu oil. It's creamy, nourishing, and it's my go-to when my skin barrier is compromised. So if you have sensitive skin or eczema, this is a great product to soothe your irritation and redness. And then recently, I have been using this Barrier Bounce Serum by Naturium, and I absolutely love it. It has squalene, urea, and ceramide, so it really helps to support your skin barrier. It's lightweight and it has this milky serum, but it also makes my skin literally look so glowy. Like I look like a glazed donut afterwards. Like I'm like obsessed with it. So I really recommend this one. Another tip is that your moisturizer should also include ceramide, panthenol, fatty acids, and squalene to keep your skin hydrated and protected. So check out my video on my favorite Korean moisturizers if you want 20 recommendations after you're done watching this video. So, oh my god, that was like so much information. Now it's time to pull everything together, and here's a skincare routine that you can tweak. There are so many other ways you can incorporate all these products into your skincare routine. So if you want examples, and get my anti-aging guide, I linked it down below. So within the guide, I pull everything together that I shared today, and I give you 4 different morning skincare routine options and 4 different nighttime skincare routine options. That way you can tweak them, you can customize them, so it'll work for your skin and based on your products that you have. So in the morning, instead of cleansing, start with a hydrating and soothing toner. We don't want to over cleanse our skin and strip it of all of its natural oils. So if you can, skip cleansing in the morning, because this will help our skin from becoming too dry. This is optional, but I like to add a toner for that extra soothing and hydration. And then follow up with antioxidants like your vitamin C, your vitamin C derivatives, or your coenzyme Q10 serum. So then you're going to follow up with your peptide serum. Now you might have heard that you can't use copper peptides with ascorbic acid because these peptides will cancel out your vitamin C. Well, Stephen Coe, a cosmetic scientist, didn't find any evidence to support that you can't use them together, and this recommendation came from a misreading of scientific papers led to this potential myth. There's possible concern for irritation, but that doesn't mean that one of the molecules or the compounds is being degraded. So I'll link his IG handle below so you can check it out for yourself. Something for you to consider. So after your antioxidant, you're going to apply your skin barrier serum, and then you're going to seal that in with a moisturizer and then protect your skin with a sunscreen. At night, you're going to double cleanse. Start off with an oil-based cleanser to remove all your makeup and dirt from the day, then follow up with a water-based cleanser. About 2 to 3 times per week, you're going to exfoliate with your exfoliant, and then you're going to apply a hydrating and soothing toner. So if you're using an exfoliating serum, I would apply the toner first and then your serum. But if you were using an exfoliant liquid, I would use the exfoliator first and then the toner. Wait a few minutes and let your face dry, because you're going to apply your retinoid next. Now, when you apply retinoid to red skin, it absorbs better, so this means it increases your risk for irritation. So if you've been using retinoids for a while, this might be okay for you, but if you're a beginner, I wouldn't do it because it would increase your risk for irritation. Depending on where you are in your retinoid journey, you might only use your retinoid about 2 to 3 times per week, or you might use them every night. Remember to start slow and start with a low concentration. Consistency is key for all the benefits. So you might get to a point where you can use your exfoliant and your retinoid together during the same routine, but that's for advanced users. So you're gonna follow up with your peptide, then your barrier support serum, and then you're gonna lock it all in with your moisturizer. So take these sample routines, tweak them based on the products that you're using, as well as what works for your skin. Drop a comment below and let me know if you have any questions, and then share your anti-aging routines as well as your favorite products. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next time.